What's up, y'all? GBZed here. I was just about to farm some ultra rare gear, so then I saw that there was a new character that just popped up. First and foremost, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays to those of you who celebrate Christmas. Hope you had a great one with your loved ones. However you spent it by yourself, spent it with friends, whatever. Hope you had a happy, safe Christmas and happy holidays to everyone this season. Hope you have a great holiday season. So, Camila, she is a pioneer, as she is the first melee AP leader. So, you know what? Yeah, so let's go to her character card right here. So here she is. Here's Camila. And as you can see, leader skill is all melee teammates get 40% attack and a huge AP bonus when attacking. So she is the first melee AP leader. I would have preferred if that skill was put on like a legacy character, to be honest. Someone like a limited edition Negan, like him, someone like him, you know, or someone who a majority of folks already have, because I think it was a great move giving that to Andrea, because a lot of folks were skeptical about Andrea's leader skill, because her initial leader skill as a 5-star was all tough teammates, get 40 attack, huge AP bonus, but then her, as a 6-star, it was changed to all ranged. So I was hoping that a legacy character would get this leader skill, but it looks like it's a promo, and that is a kind of kicker, because free-to-play folks, I mean, folks in general really need it, but free-to-play folks really need it, because I know, like, there's a lot of folks, free-to-play folks, who have a lot of great tunes, like, some are fortunate to get some have been fortunate enough to get Decapitate Alpha, some, you know, have great tunes like Shivas, you know, Green Shivas, you know, really great, you know, characters, but there's no AP leaders, unfortunately, at least for attacking. So I think that she does. I think it's nice that, like, they put out this character, but again, it's restrictive in the sense that you have to pay, like, to get her. So that's kind of a kicker. But anyway, let's go over her stats. So 2,000 attack, 1,600 defense. Actually pretty nice, especially for a leader. I think that's actually really great that her defense is actually a little above average. I actually like that. 1,700 HP. I actually like that. Like, I think that's actually really, really great, especially since, like, she's AP leader. But that's actually really great. Andrea is definitely a glass cannon. I had to put a defense on attack mod on her so that she survives a little longer. But yeah, I think her stats are pretty good. The attack is always, you know, 2,000 is always great. Anything over 2,000 is actually really awesome. But the 1,600 health, 1,700 HP, like, that's actually pretty solid, to be honest. She does not have a bound weapon, so my suggestion would actually be, if you're going to use her as AP leader, I would be using, where's weapons? This is actually what I modded the knife from the League store. So for those of you who are in Diamond and got the knife from the League store, here it is. Oh, here it is. So this is the Violent Diamond knife. So this is how I modded it. Initially, I think it had like 25 HP or something like that in the first slot, and like large AP in second slot. Earl failed the last upgrade, but I'll be using it on attack, not in defense. But this is what I'd use for her personally, because you want some kind of control. You know, I think it's yellows don't have anything for attack, so unless they have a bound weapon, so all they have is absolute defense, which isn't really that helpful on attack. So personally, I would give her this. If you were able to get it from Diamond League store when it was available to you, like, I modded it this way. I went for 30 attack, got the extra 5%, and then very large AP bonus right there. So that's personally the way I modded it, and I would actually give that to her because I'd be using her solely for attack. And if we go to the character spotlight here, there are some team comps. I personally have my own, like, in my head, but we can go over these first. Yeah, so Camila is the first 6-star attack AP when attacking melee leader to be added to RTS. Yeah, so her rush is a powerful combination of high single target damage, which I actually like. Debilitation along with team-wide buffs. In addition to dealing to the 450 damage, she also deals 900 burn damage to her target, which is the highest burn damage in the game today. I actually like that as well, because that's, first of all, it's single target damage, which I really like. It's not like it's actually, like, I prefer single target damage, to be honest. So she deals 450 damage, which she'll be doing she'll be doing pretty decent damage. 450 plus the 900, so you're guaranteed 900 burn damage at least, which is actually pretty awesome. Since additionally, she impairs the enemy to prevent counter rush attacks. So, that's my phone. Which I will do. But Yeah, she says if you attack with Camila first, however, you can leverage the full benefit of team-wide focus buff, allowing your team to bypass human shield and take down list defensive enemies. So her rush does give the full team focus for one turn, which is actually pretty awesome. Especially if you have a team with like a Wayland, like Disarm, Harper, folks like that. Really, really awesome. So with being a team player, her active skill provides two of her teammates with the ability to no longer be stunned. So she does have her active skill is recover, stun, and AP gain. Not really sure how I feel about that because it's kind of like, I don't know. It's very strange. I mean, I guess the AP gain is nice for herself, but I guess it's okay. But I guess like if she doesn't need it, then it's like she'll have to recover stun, but then she'll lose the like if her AP is already full, but she has to recover other teammates, then I don't know. I mean, at the end of the day, recover stun's great. Especially if I would be bringing her against range teams, to be honest, because like you want to do trait damage. Yeah, and like she'll get 35% AP to herself, so that's just what it is. And the leader skill, that speaks for itself. So this is this examples of characters that you can use. It says, okay, so overall strategy, burst damage, damage over time, buffs, synergistic specialist skills, fire starter, command. I was literally gonna say fire starter. Control and or sustainability, disarm, human shield, revive, etc. So examples. Yes, Harper, Wayland, and Naya, like. 100%. Because like personally, I would bring her against range teams. Like that's who I'd be bringing her up against. I wouldn't be bringing her against Carl teams, whatnot, because even Carl could actually do decent damage. I've actually seen people put attack mods on Carl, and he actually can do pretty decent damage, especially on his rush. So against you, if you're running like a team that's solely built for taking them out. So I'd be careful. To be honest, I don't think I'd run her. If I were to run her against like Carl teams, she'd be the only fast character. Like I'd run like if I had Decapitate Alpha, Shield, multiple Shivas, Command, Kelly. Those are the characters I would run. I mean, in this case, Human Shield William would actually come in handy because he would actually come in handy. Like especially just in terms of keeping your other characters alive. So I mean, from that aspect, I think that's actually good. But team comp wise, you definitely want to understand what kind of teams you're going up against. So if you're going up against again like Carl teams, you'd want her to be the only fast character. You don't want to bring any other fast characters because they will take trait damage. Even if it's like it's like a shield revive team, they will take trait damage. So I just be cognizant of that. But yeah, so Camila, Harper, Glenn, Wayland, Chris, that is kind of, I mean, again, not a bad team. Camila, Glenn, Shiva, Carly, Ezekiel. I agree with the Carly and Ezekiel. Like I was just actually gonna say, you could keep Glenn as a command. If you have another damage dealer, like a Wayland, you put them in there for Shiva. I said like that would be going up against range teams. I would actually prefer command Kelly. But though like to be honest, because I think Kelly's a better attacking command than Glenn. But everyone's different. So however you want to see it, everyone's different. Carly is definitely great because like she'll keep your team alive with defensive buffs and whatnot. So. And then there's Camila, Naya, Koa, Connie, and then Zeke. So I think Kelly's a better attacking shield. I mean, attacking command because he does have taunt and he just has more control. To be honest, so. But these team comps are alright. They're not too bad. I mean, I think Guardian Zeke, you can mod him out for attack if you like, and bring him on again against ranged teams. I think he'd actually be very good because he'll basically help keep you alive. Like his rush will actually do pretty decent damage because like, you will be doing trait damage. So like setups that I would probably run are like again Camila, Naya, Wayland, Zeke, and like a command Kelly. Someone like that. Because Wayland does damage on his own, or like Camila, Harper, Wayland, command, and then Zeke, something like that. Because like, Harper would be running disarm, and which would really be great, especially against, those red teams. So like all the red and blue teams because like they have stun and impair. I mean, Zeke has recover impair, but definitely like you want to be careful with stun. Good thing is that she has recover stun as well, so you could actually maximize the use of 6-star Joshua. So, I mean, he does have 100% heal reduction, so if you do max it out, that could actually work pretty nicely. And he has recover stun as well, so I mean, maybe if you have him, I mean, he's not a decapitate, but if you do max out his rush, then it is 2 turns of heal reduction to a line of enemies for 100%. So, you know, maybe you can figure something out there. But all in all, I mean, I think she's pretty cool. I love that she's the AP leader. Downside is she is a premier character, so you gotta pay to pull for her, unfortunately. So anyway, if you're gonna pull for her, let me know. Let me know what you think. Like all together, I think she looks alright. I think she looks kind of cool. You know, to be honest, but all I just hope for is that in the future, like a legacy character that most folks have will be given the same leader skill, because free to play folks could really use that, as well as decapitates and disarms. But yeah, that's all I got. So again, happy holidays, Merry Christmas to everyone. Hope you have a great holiday season. Happy New Year in advance. And yeah, so that's all I got. So go ahead, smash the like button. Let me know in the comments things are going for you. Line, Twitter, Discord, these are in the description. Message me if you have any questions or video requests. And of course, most importantly, the most important thing Cash Guys to do: subscribe for more content. GBZed out.